We were hired in 2015 by the federal government to complete their post-remediation monitoring programs at this Yellowknife site. It was a former gold mine, operated only for about 7 or 8 years in the 1990s, and the operator of the mine declared bankruptcy, so the site became a liability of Crown. So we sample this lake, a bunch of other lakes around site. There's also a hydrology program that's going on, so monitoring the quantity of water flowing across site and how that changes through the seasons. We monitor groundwater levels and groundwater quality. We look at geotechnical stuff, so making sure that the structures that they built maintain their integrity and they still function as intended. We also do look at fish habitat, and there's a revegetation component, so there's lots of different components that go into this monitoring program. I think what makes us well qualified to do it is that we have the capacity to bring in 3 or 4 different teams with 3 or 4 different technical disciplines and work on a site together. So we are able to bring all those people together in one cohesive team, and the client doesn't have to go to look for 3 or 4 different consultants. And we also have the northern experience, so we understand what it takes to do work at a site like this. We have to fly into site and fly out of site every day, so coordinating flights to site, let alone the gear we're going to bring, making sure that people have the transportation they need to get around site, and that everybody can get the work done that they need to do in a reasonable amount of time, and safely, of course. There can be a lot of hazards on sites like these, so making sure that we're addressing those and being practical at the same time. In the bigger picture, we are collecting data to help the client show that all the efforts that they've done, as I said, have been successful, and that they continue to be successful. So any contamination that was here is either has been removed or is being managed, and that it's not impacting the vegetation and berries that people collect and eat. It's not impacting the animals that eat those things, and the animals that people also eat. This land is still important to a lot of people, so we're working with people who are really familiar with this land, and it's really great to have them out and their experience, and we can have the data to show that what we're doing and what has been done has worked and continues to work. To return the site to a safe and productive landscape that can continue to support future land uses.